The before and after on this, I did not expect. You can see I've made a dent in this little contraption here, but that's one of the positives. Actually, I haven't gone through the entire thing. I thought I was going to, but it's refillable. So I'm going to run through a few quick things on my scorecard that I think are going to help you make a decision. The ingredients, just know that they talk about peptides for a reason. There's a lot of data and science behind what they're doing. It is vegan, it is cruelty-free, it is silicone-free. There is no scent, if you were wondering, no scent at all. So if you are sensitive to that, you're going to love that about this product. Ceramides, sodium hyaluronate, it's in basically everything right now. Squalane, shea, jojoba, all of those wonderful moisturizing things. They're very transparent about what's inside the formula. Not so much about the packaging. Yes, it is refillable, which I like. I don't think that's always a benefit. You have to really love it to want to repurchase it enough. But I do appreciate that they're doing that and they're thinking it through. However, black plastic is notoriously really hard to recycle. So application here, very, very simple. However, it comes with this cute little applicator tool. Okay, it's very cute. You can use this to dig product out very lightly. You do not need a lot of product to glide it across the lip. I'm a texture person. I'm very big into texture. So I can tell you this is rich. It is dense, but it is very spreadable. It almost feels velvety to me. When I apply it, I also go outside of the lip. I ended up not using this tool as well because you have to wash it. It's really not a big deal. I'm nitpicking. I just don't want to have to wash it. And yes, this is more hygienic if you wash it in between uses, but I ended up using my finger. That's the truth. And is it as clean as not using the finger to dunk it in every night? Probably not, but that's what I did and I'm okay. I survived. So it goes into this little piece here and then you flip that open. I don't need this, so I don't need this flappy thing, but again, if people love it, that's fantastic. That's not going to be a deal breaker for me. 4 out of 5 on the scorecard. Scent I already talked about. Scent is very subjective, so I talk about whether or not it's overwhelming. Not overwhelming, 5 out of 5 on scent. Okay, let's get into the results because there's a lot of claims on these products. There were a lot of very bold and significant changes in the before and afters that I saw on the website. I examined those images to make sure that they don't, guys, sometimes they just Photoshop them. I'm not at all saying this brand did that. I think they had integrity in what they put on their product page. As a former retailer and recovering marketer, I appreciate the crap out of that. I did see really significant changes though, and I was expecting a lot out of that. I'm not going to say that I hit that significant of a change, but words only do so much. So let's give you a before and after so you can see results when it comes to whether or not this hydrated after 12 weeks of use. So I, first of all, was like, oh, wow, my lips are a little bit crooked. But yes, now you can look at a very, very close up picture of my mouth. It's par for the course over here. The difference, I think, was pretty obvious. Now, is it as obvious as getting an injection and filler? No, like that's obviously not going to happen over here with more of a treatment as opposed to, having something more invasive. Not against it, but I could see more hydration. The overall tone of my lip just looked better to me. So take a look at it. Visually, I think you can see what's going on there. I do want to tell you that these images are unedited. They have been technically retouched because I took them from my camera and put them into Canva to give you a side-by-side. No filters, same time of day. I'm really trying so hard to get these before and afters right for you. I do it in natural light because in my opinion, that's a better test than studio lighting. Studio lighting can be a little bit deceiving, I think. But as a result of that, the time of day I try to keep the same, but really honestly, like it's cloudy one day here, it's rainy, it's sunny. So anyway, I take all of those things into account. I'm not giving you BS in these before and after pictures. Hopefully you can see that in the actual image itself. But overall for hydration, I think my lips look much improved at the end of 12 weeks. I'm excited to see what happens after that. 4 out of 5. As for fine lines, now you can't claim, I'm not the FTC, but you can't claim to get rid of fine lines. So a lot of times you'll hear reduce the appearance of fine lines. That's cool, whatever. Sorry for my flyaways, by the way. It's like 90% humidity here. You're supposed to see fewer wrinkles around the lips. I didn't mention this in the beginning. I probably should have. but you're supposed to be able to see results as soon as, I believe, 2 weeks. I like to do the full Mama Jamma. I like to bring things 8, 12 weeks because I think that's when you get a clearer picture and it takes consistent use. Speaking of consistency, every night I put away my previous lip mask that I absolutely love and I used this one. By the way, if you want to see others that I love and that I would recommend instead, they live on the website under Britt's Picks. Those are my top 20, and then you can dive into the categories. So I just do a really edited list of the best in each category, and that's under the best of the Style Shaker Guide. It's free to you. You can check it out if you want to check it out. For fine lines, I feel like I saw a softening of fine lines. When I got really close up in the image, I saw that there was like one, I think it's on this side, or maybe I'm wearing it right now. I just did very minimal makeup for this. I didn't want to deal with a lot. You can see I put an arrow to it. There is a little bit of a softening happening with fine lines. If you have deeper grooves, I don't know what you're going to see. I don't think this is going to be a miracle worker. I'm in my mid 40s. And so if you're kind of at that age where you want to preventatively keep things hydrated, start it sooner if you want to. You don't have to, but I'm pro aging well. I'm not anti aging at all. It's ridiculous to me. You know what I mean? You can't get like a deep groove to bounce back. I think that's when you're going to need, real talk, something invasive potentially, if you want that. Now, if you've tried it, this mask, and you have seen something drastic happen to your mouth, then let me know. Put it in the comments. Let us know what happened. Give us some context because I'm just one person trying it out for a really long time. But overall, for fine lines, I think it did a nice job. Maybe a few more weeks in and I'll see a little bit more of a difference. You could also, I can hear people in the comments potentially being like, well, you didn't even have fine lines. I do have lip lines. They are there. They're just not as pronounced. I think what I needed more help with was the hydration, and I saw a lot of that kind of coming to the forefront. Fine lines, okay, got a 3 out of 5 on the scorecard. The total score here for this little guy, which again, I'm shocked for 12 weeks that I still have more to go, which speaks to the value of the product, I think. And the refills are cheaper than getting the full starter kit or whatever. But 16 out of 20 for the total score is a really strong score. I genuinely did not think that this was going to show the results that it showed. I haven't seen that quite often in lip masks. It did a really good job, I think. Let me know what you think with the results and the before and afters. Based off of everything you hear out there, there's marketing claims, there's people that are just trying to sell it to you. I want you to just be able to buy better. So if you're not into this or you're thinking that did nothing, I don't really see a big difference, that's totally fine. Now you know whether to buy this or try something else. You want an easy starting point for what else to look at. I test these products for a really long time. I've tested thousands over the past 10 years, and I give you a starter kit essentially in the boss guide. So if you want to look at it, it's there for you. And that's where I keep everything updated. YouTube is not updated. I review here and then I move on. If you're going to give it a try, let me know. If you're like, pass, I don't want to do it. If you've tried it, bottom line, let us know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to take 2 seconds, hit the like button, hype it if you want to, share it with a friend. That always helps too. And it really does support the smaller channels. So appreciate it. And I'm going to go take my hydrated lips and be on my way to test some more products. Bye.